regard to the removal of one of our board members, I was instructed to give his attorney until Friday to get back to me on whether or not Mr. Lawson would resign. I got a call on Friday from Mr. Sweat, who's the solicitor for Union Township, indicating that he wanted an opportunity to think about it over the weekend and that he would let me know today the decision. I emailed and I don't know if I spoke with Chris Levy or not, and we both agreed that to give them the additional time to today. I did not hear anything, and so approximately noon I phoned Mr. Sweat, and he did not have an answer for me. He said he has not heard from Mr. Lawson, and that he doesn't know the answer, but that he would try to get me a response before our meeting tonight. I've checked my email a couple times this evening, and I regret to tell you I don't have a response. I'm a little disappointed because common courtesy, and since I gave him an extension, I thought as a matter of common courtesy, he would at least tell us yes or no. So in light of the instructions I was given at the special meeting, I will proceed with the filing of a formal lawsuit to have him removed for cause. So it's regretful. We shouldn't have to air that publicly, but we will.
Yeah, so to clarify, the motion was to give them to the close of business on Friday. Mr. Lawson, Mr. Binotto emailed me and said realistically, he's not gonna do anything on Saturday or Sunday because it's a weekend. And Monday, this wasn't his highest priority till Monday morning, so it wasn't that we countermanded the motion, which is realistically, Mr. Binotto would not be doing, Mr. Binotto would not be doing anything until after this meeting, and so that was the opportunity to be given this. Yes, sir.
Levy, Mr. Bonilla, in defense of Mr. Lawson, getting back to, I want to bring up to the board that for the last, I guess, 2 weeks, he's been over there, at his own expense, his own equipment, grading off paddocks, arenas for these young kids with autism and physical disabilities, so that they'd be able to ride horses and lead some kind of a normal life. And he's been over there, I know for a fact, from sun up to sundown. And maybe that's one of the reasons he hasn't got back to Mr. Sweat or whatever, but I'm not making an excuse, I'm just telling you what the man's been up to.
I think we all recognize that he's got a good heart and he's done a lot for his community. At the special meeting, I can't get into what we talked about, but it was really just a business decision made by the board.
Yeah, in any event, I will proceed as instructed. I couldn't have done anything today because I had an emergency almost all day anyway, but it's possible I'll get a call tomorrow morning or before I start preparing the papers, and if I do, I'll blast everybody an email and let you with an update, okay?
Very good. I would like to make the other people from Union Township understand what this is, what we tried to do. Harold, what we tried to do with this is that if we can get a message to him, I understand we try to do the legal way. You're his friend. Can a board member speak directly to his friend, or does he have to go through the lawyer to pass a message?
I cannot speak to Mr. Lawson directly.
I'll see him tomorrow.
Okay, if you could,
Okay, I will.
bright and early,
Yeah.
all he has to say is, that sounds great, or no, I don't want to do that. If he wants to stay a board member and challenge what the board has come to, he can. He can say, no, I don't want to accept it, I'm not going to resign, I'm going to challenge this. But if he does, all of the stuff that is going on will be made public. We're trying to save him some face. If he says, no, I do want to resign, I don't want this going any more further, and he's made his decision and gives it to our solicitor by tomorrow morning, none of this gets made public.
I do feel
We're
he's
trying
gonna
to help him
resign.
out.
I do feel he's gonna resign.
We're trying to help him out. If he has come to the decision to resign, to get that message to them, so none of this becomes public. We did extra steps, and I don't think it was made clear to his lawyer, because we gave him till Monday, and he still dropped the ball. If one of his friends can let him know, hey, good, just do this, make a decision, and if it is that he wants to resign, it's gonna save him a lot of hardship.
A lot of
I would
embarrassment.
point out too.
I did see him in church, and he did indicate to me that he's leaning towards just resigning, and that way alleviating any more aggravation for anybody involved.
Until Union Township sends us anything in writing, it's not official.
I can for sure.
Yeah, and it's not just saving face, it's to save the taxpayers and ratepayers.
Also,
Right,
there's the
exactly.
court fees and other
Exactly.
things,
Yeah,
but
And hell, like I said, the special meeting, I can just summarize it by saying we made a business decision.
That is correct. The emotional feel to me means nothing. It means nothing at all. What means something is, as a member of the board, you have an obligation and a duty, and you either serve that or you don't serve that. And dereliction of that duty, to me, says that we must take action. We have taken action, and we need to follow through with it.
Well, let's see if he calls Mr. Sweat tonight or tomorrow.
He was at the funeral tonight.
He was at a funeral home
Funeral
today.
today for
But let's
tracks.
see if we can't get this resolved without any
on
big
tracks.
fees. Mr. Tracks.
How long do we keep chasing this around?
We gave him
We
till
made a
close of
decision.
business on Friday, and his lawyer didn't get back to
Well,
us. And we gave him till Monday, and his lawyer didn't get back to us.
Well, the
And I
late-
think if a friend told him how important it is, and what will happen if he doesn't, it'll be, hearing it from one of his friends might say, wow, this is important, let me get my lawyer to make my notification.
We'll have you an answer tomorrow, guaranteed.
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 We wanna help him out too, we're trying to help him out.
Anything else on that issue, Mr. Binotto?
No, I do not have anything else. The other issue that